Hi guys! So I just wanted to hop on really quick and go over our fragrance flowers with you guys. Our fragrance flowers are awesome. They work best in a small bathroom, a small office. If you have a larger area, then you would definitely want a couple of the fragrance flowers in there. And depending on the scent that you choose, will depend on how much fragrance you're actually getting from the flowers. There are some softer scents and there are some stronger scents, so that's going to really have a lot of bearing on how much scent you're going to get from each flower. Each flower lasts about 2 months, and they come in about 8 different scents. You also have 2 different options of the flowers. You can get them in a dahlia and you can get them in a buttercup something or another, buttercup bell. I just looked at my paper, buttercup bell. I don't have any of the buttercups to show you. Dahlias are my favorite, so I just have those ones, but the buttercups are really pretty too. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you order a fragrance flower, they are 1 for $16. I also think that you can get them, I think they're 3 for $45. So 1 for $16 or bundle and save 3 for $45, I'm pretty sure is what that is. And they come in a box like this. You'll open it up, and of course it will have the instructions for you. And then it's going to come with a little silver ring. It's going to come with your flower inside of a box. And then you would just open up this little box, take your flower out, and it will look like this. And take them out. Be very, very careful with these. These are actually made from, what are they made from? They're made from a certain type of wood. I'm trying to see if I can find it in my notes over here, because I did write it down and I always forget what type of wood it is made out of. But this, anyways, this is a very delicate type of wood that it's made from. So they are pretty delicate. You want to be careful. They come with, I don't know if you can tell, but let me see if I can get it closer and pull it back and it will focus. You see like this little piece of paper tape on here? They all come with one of those. If you leave it on there because you forget to take it off, it'll still work as it should. But sometimes if you leave it on there, the fragrance doesn't come through as well as it would if it wasn't on there. Why? We don't know, or I don't know, I should say. But they say to take this little piece of tape off. So like I said, if you don't, because I've used them with and without, because sometimes I'm so excited to get them in there, I just forget to take the tape off. They have worked the same for me. So, but I have heard people say that if they forget to take it off, that the scent doesn't come through as well as if they did take it off. So, yeah. Anyways, this is made of a type of wood. Like I said, solo wood. It's made out of solo wood. It kind of feels like almost like a styrofoam, but it's definitely a wood, and it works just like a reed diffuser would. So you would take out your jar of oil, because it comes with the oil as well. I'm gonna get it out of here. So you take this out, and then it has a perforated tear right here. So you just take the plastic off there. You'll take the black cap off. You'll replace the black cap with the silver cap to make it pretty. And then you'll take your flower, take the tape off the flower, and then you would stick it right into the oil. And then after a few hours, you will start to smell it. Another thing with these is you can put it in there just like this, white, and it will look like this. It'll come to life a little bit, look more like a flower. And honestly, I have had this one for, I want to say, close to 2 months already, and it still has quite a bit of oil. I know depending on if the room is warm, dry, like different things in the air can make it so it doesn't last as long, but then there's other things that will make it last longer. I don't know the difference, but Scentsy says that they should last up to 2 months. But the cool thing is if you want to add a little bit of color to these flowers, you can take a Sharpie and then just color right along the edges of each petal. And then sometimes I'll color down in the center. You know, put the color wherever you want to put the color. Then as the oil goes up into the flower, it's going to make the permanent marker bleed into the flower. And then you'll end up with something like this. Look how freaking pretty. And this flower right here, I actually used this Sharpie. It's kind of like a navy slate blue color. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I wanted to try it. But it's like black with hints of blue and purple in there, and it is so, so, so pretty. I love coloring my flowers. So that's an option you can do if you don't want a white flower. Go ahead and color them with any color Sharpie. I know people have tried to use, I want to say the dry erase markers. Clearly that's not going to work because it's dry erase, so it's not going to stay with the oil. It's going to dissolve and dissipate. I did hear that some people have used the Crayola washable markers. They said that those worked okay. The only markers I've ever used are the Sharpies though, and I know that these ones work really, really well. I've done this color. I've used black, and black will actually bleed into a purple. It's so pretty. I did a like a reddish color, an orange, and a yellow for fall, and that one was super pretty. You can use any marker to color them and just watch like what kind of a design comes out. It's actually kind of cool to see the different colors that these markers will bleed into. Now for our flowers, we do not have any refills for them. The reason being is that once the oil is gone, the flowers are so absorbed with oil that even if we did have refills, the flowers couldn't handle any more of the oil and wouldn't absorb it. So there wouldn't be any reason to do that. Oh, they smell so good though. So you have to order a new one when it runs out. But the cool thing is that when it does run out, you don't have to throw it away. You can either just leave it sitting like this. If you color it and you want to keep it for a decoration, just leave it like this. It'll dry out. And the smell won't be as strong, clearly, because there's not oil, but the flower will always have some type of a scent to it. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. And then if you don't want to keep the flower, then you can throw the flower away. And then some people will take the little glass jars, they'll repurpose them, they will paint them, or they'll keep them clear. They'll add rocks or different decorative things in to the glass jar, and then put like little flake flowers in there or little fake succulents or whatever it may be. I did see a really cute one where they had 3 different ones that they'd saved. They painted them different colors, and then they actually cricketed or put vinyl or something on there that said like home sweet home or something like that. So there's a bunch of different things that you can do with these glass jars once they're done. You don't have to throw them away because they're really actually super cute. I mean, they're super cute little jars, so it'd be sad to throw it all away. Now, the one thing I do want to mention is that the oils in the fragrance flowers, they are concentrated. They are essential oils. They are not mixed with anything. So if you were to spill this oil on wood or even on a table, or it was to leak on something, or if you throw your shirt and you have it sitting on your bathroom counter, I mean, I could be saying this from experience, and you throw your shirt up there and it lands on the flower and you don't notice, the oils are going to bleed into whatever it touches. And it could very well ruin whatever it touches. I did see one time where the fragrance flower was sitting next to a computer monitor, and they didn't realize that it had scooted close enough to actually touch it. And when they moved it, it had ate away at the plastic on the computer monitor. So you want to be really super careful. Some people do get like the little round wooden circle things and set these right on top of them. I personally put them on shelves, or I put them high up, and I just make sure that they're not close to the wall, make sure that they're not close to anything or that they're going to touch anything, especially after I threw my shirt up on my bathroom counter and the colors from my flower bled into my shirt, which was really sad, but also I should have known better and I wasn't paying attention. So as scary as that might be, it doesn't happen a lot. I just like to let you guys know that, so that you guys are aware and you can be cognizant of where you're putting your flowers and what you're doing with them. And I'm just looking at my notes. I think that that is everything. I showed you how it worked. You just pull this off. Oh, the one thing I did forget is that when you take this black top off, there's a little plug there. You're gonna have to use your nail to pop it out. I use a butter knife sometimes, but there is a little plug in there that you're gonna wanna take out as well. So, but these are super cute. They make the best gifts for teachers. They make the best gifts for friends. They are beautiful centerpieces. You can do so many different things with these fragrance flowers. They're one of my favorite products that we carry. And we're about to switch over from our fall and winter. Today is our last day and we're going into spring and summer. So we're going to be getting back those summer scents and I'm super duper excited. But yeah, that is our fragrance flowers. Oh, and another thing people do too that I thought was really cool that I just saw was they will take these fragrance flowers and they'll let them dry out and then they'll put them in a shadow box, which is super cool. But that is it. If you guys have any questions at all about the fragrance flowers, go ahead and leave a comment, shoot me a message, or whichever works for you, and I will try to answer it as soon as I can. All right, guys, have a great day.